Alright guys, just touched down in California, here in Sacramento, waiting on buddy Kyle to pick me up. Yes, I am in California visiting Kyle. We're gonna go backpacking, we're gonna hang out, do a road trip, have a lot of fun, so super excited for it. Just gotta wait for his silhouette, but... Oh, it's been a while, bud.
It's been a while. I was trying to think when the last time I saw you.
I think it was Temagami.
Has it been that long?
I think it was Temagami, unless we went to Michigan after Temagami.
I don't remember. It all blurs together.
All blurs together.
Yeah.
Yeah. Whoa, their driving's gonna make everything blur together too.
Oh, welcome to California. You gotta drive a little crazy. Everyone out here is not sane.
Oh my gosh.
Oh.
What are we gonna do?
I'm gonna eat some. I'm hungry again.
Yeah, I'm pretty hungry. I drank a beer on the plane.
Yeah?
And I had to pee like 15 times.
Oh no.
I was lucky I got an aisle seat.
Is this gonna be one of those trips where I have to like bring a pee bottle because you have to stop every 100 yards?
That's every trip, buddy.
Oh my goodness. This is ridiculous. You're gonna drink a lot of water. Actually, you won't have to pee. You'll sweat so much it doesn't matter. It's very warm outside. Are you having fun there?
I'm glad to be here.
Yeah?
Yeah.
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 How was the flight and everything?
It looks silky smooth. Look at you.
Well, I shaved just for you.
Yeah, I would hope so. Look, I shaved too.
Yeah, I know. You don't have that gross stash thing you had in your last video.
This is stash.
Yeah. Trying to pick up chicks at the bar is going to be hard if you look like a dirt ball.
I have a white.
Details.
Nice.
She's in a different country. Like,
That's
isn't there
very
like
true.
There's a zip code rule. There's got to be a country rule.
She doesn't
right?
watch my videos either. So
She
it's-
doesn't?
Oh,
I wouldn't. I barely watch them.
She has enough of me in person.
I wish there was a fast forward button on YouTube so I could get through your videos quicker.
There is.
There is? Really?
Yeah.
I should look into that. So, quick geography lesson here. We are in the Central Valley, which is basically flatter than Kansas and produces like, I don't know, 10% of the world's crops or something ridiculous like that.
I feel like I'm just back at home.
Yeah, you're basically back at home, except for there's a bunch of almond trees and citrus and...
Citrus?
Yeah, there's like lemon trees probably out there somewhere. But anyways, so we're in the Central Valley, so it's very flat, very boring. Over there to the west is the coastal range, like the Pacific Ocean's about an hour and a half that way. And then about an hour and a half that way is Sierra Nevada. And you can't see any of it today because it's all hazy. So, sorry.
That's it, I'm going home. There's a wall there.
Yeah, that's why I put duct tape right here.
It's happened more than once.
Every day. So Joe, you've come to California, a land of great food, the fruits and the nuts. And so we got two options, we got three options for lunch. Are you ready for this? I know you don't do well with options. Option one, steak tartinis with spinach pesto.
You're gonna make me this, or we're gonna order it?
No, I can make this. I have all the
You
ingredients.
have a menu that you make things?
It's just complicated. It's like IKEA for food. It's called Blue Apron. Like, you should probably get them as a sponsor. They're really good. Anyways, cod and something salsa.
What is that word?
I don't know.
Tomatillo.
Tomatillo.
Tomatillo. Just sounded okay.
Whatever. Summer squash, sweet potato hash. We could do that, or if you want, we could just do like a turkey sandwich.
Well, I'm a pretty simple kind of guy.
Yeah, turkey sandwich it is. I really hope you like full organic hippie bread because that's the only type I want. Oh, are you familiar with kombucha?
I'm not.
Okay, so kombucha is fermented tea. It's like the cool, like really cool hipster thing you drink out here. With your fedora hat on, and your big beard,
And your arm sleeve?
Yeah, and your arm sleeve. Like So you try some kombucha. Let me know what you think.
Sprouted, 7 sprouted grains.
It's all organic. It's flourless too. It's good for you. This is gluten free, I think.
I know all about the gluten free.
Yeah, I don't know if it's gluten free. And some of these are. It's made in the USA, so it's got to be good.
There you go.
100%. Right?
Womp womp. What are we doing?
I'm walking.
What are we doing?
We're going to go downtown. I'm going to show you the Capitol and the downtown area.
What are we gonna do?
We are going to look at flowers and trees, and then we're going to drink beer and cocktails and eat food. Am I out of focus like all your other videos?
I like the cocktail and beer part of that.
Yeah, you'll like the Capitol part too. There's trees and stuff. You like trees.
Dendrology.
The big trees are out front.
We're just out at the Capitol building checking out some crazy big trees. Everything from sequoias, redwoods, palm trees, some crazy oaks that I've never seen. What was that kind of oak?
Cork oak.
Cork oak.
And then there's a bunch of roses here.
You never promised me a rose garden. Did you promise me a rose garden?
I don't. You want me to go pick you one? Put it in your ear?
I don't want you to bleed.
We can put it in your little ear hole.
My ear hole. From where my holes in my ears are.
Yeah. Where your brain's leaked out.
Hold on. What are you doing? What are you doing? You gonna drink? You drinking? We're at at a different place here, Kyle. We're eating some fancy food. Kyle's getting a margarita. What kind of margarita are you gonna get, Kyle?
Prickly pear. It's got tequila, triple sec, lime, and prickly pear brandy. So if it has tequila and brandy, how can it do that?
Right. That's sound reasoning.
Sound reason.
Yeah, I am. All right, you know I gotta get that gin and juice. Well, Snoop Dogg style.
Is that really a thing?
It is a thing. Are you kidding me right now?
I didn't grow up on the other side of the river from Detroit.
Rolling down the street, something, sipping on gin and juice.
I don't think that's the song at all.
So, how's your prickly pear, Kyle?
Oh, it's quite good. It's quite warm out, so it's nice. It's like 85, 90 out.
What'd you do, Kyle?
I got too excited about my prickly pear. These pants have a DWR tricking though, so it's okay.
You know, I saw a comment that said like, I don't like the way Joe treats his friend Kyle.
Yeah. No, I'm really just a verbal punching bag.
What do you have to say with that, for real?
You're a mean person. I don't know why I hang out with you.
Right.
Not very many people can tolerate your stupidity. So
That's right.
that's basically it.
But you wanted me to fly here and spend a week with you.
I think I'm like a
Bored.
sadist or something. I like to take the abuse or something. That's the only thing I can think of.
Don't let him fool you. He loves me. What do you think about this red shirt, though? Red shirt, eh?
I told you to bring a polo or something, you know.
I don't have a polo.
We're at a nice restaurant with white linen tablecloths. And
I literally don't have a polo, Kyle. I have, like, t-shirts.
What do you wear there in Detroit, miniature?
T-shirts. Detroit miniature. So, my gin and juice?
I'll take you to the cocktail bar next. Who's playing the bagpipes?
It's very tart. It's grapefruit juice and
squeeze the
gin.
lime in it.
Oh, squeeze the lime, he says. Okay, let's squeeze the lime. Squeeze the lime. Because that'll make it less tart.
Yeah, make it more zesty.
Is that enough? Is that enough?
Good splashing in there. Do you not know anything about cocktails? You wouldn't. You're from Canada. You guys have that excuse of a whiskey. Oh, it's not a sippy cup.
What is that in your drink?
Orange pill, Joe.
So I put my finger in here.
No, don't get your slimy Canadian finger in my drink. Are you going to throw it in the plant like you did your wine?
Alright, we got our foods. What do you got there, Kyla?
Sea bass, amazing corn, some potatoes, and some green beans.
And I got the Kobe steak, potatoes. We're going to share like that.
Lady in the Tramp style.
Lady in the Tramp style.
Feed it to me.
In the morning, and I can hear them. They're like
Oh,
across the
man.
hardwood floor. And
She's
I'm
on
like,
point, bud.
Okay,
Good.
here's
I'll give you a
one.
chunk.
Oh, here's the other one.
Oh,
They
buddy.
just throw their head on the bed and they're like,
Sea bass. I got another chunk right here. You got sea bass? There's Kobe beef up in this piece.
It's crazy, right? I know
Oh,
they're
buddy.
gonna deserve.
Dun dun dun!
Good morning, Joe. How you doing? Do you need some of this? Yeah, there you go.
More.
That's probably too many.
More.
I don't think you need that many.
Two?
Two's probably plenty.
Thanks, Doc.
Some of us can drink. Apparently, some of us can't.
Well, a little note on the town last night. Oh man, good times. So we're just getting ready. You gotta get all packed up. Look at this gear bomb here.
Kaboom!
Where are we going? What are we doing today?
We're gonna go down to Sequoia and we're gonna show you some big trees.
And?
And then we will camp out in some national forest area.
Gonna camp in the mountains, you say?
Yes.
Camp in the mountains.
We'll do, I feel like we're doing like a 1950s style, like, you know, let's go to all the national parks. It's cool.
I'm really excited about camping in the mountains. I've never done that. I've never seen the Sequoias. This is all firsts. All new things.
That'll be good. That'll be good.
Okay. Put my gear in that too.
You want me to Sherpa it out too while I'm at it?
Yeah, and I'll remember about the
Why
Tibet.
do I bring you?
I'll remember about the Tibetan prayer flags this time.
Oh my god. You didn't. I worked so hard on that. That joke was like 7 months in the making, and then you ruined it because you don't know what funny is.
Oh, I ruined it. Kyle, so we were on a canoe trip and we were talking about how he's my Sherpa named Koda, and he's like got to get his Tibetan prayer flags and all this stuff. And then on our Temagami trip, like a year later, I'm sick as a dog, and he's trying to make me feel better. He busts out these Tibetan prayer flags that he had been saving forever to make like this good joke, and I'm just like, what is this?
Yeah, you were so out of it, you didn't even know what was going on.
I had no idea. I actually
like
felt
2-year joke in the making, you
I legit felt bad about it.
Yeah, you didn't. You didn't shit.
Are we there yet?
No, we've got a ways to go. This is really like one of those 1950s road trips. Like, let's go to the national parks, and you're the small child, and I have to be the fatherly figure and yell at you. I'm really happy I'm not like a celebrity, because the paparazzi, like, if I had a camera in my face all the time, I'd hate my life. You done now? How about now?
I've missed you, Kyle.
When you say stuff like that, the comments are gonna be...
I don't care. I don't care. I don't care who knows. Oh man, this literally looks like I'm driving next, well, except for that building right there, because we don't have that stuff in Canada, but no, we usually clean up our messes. But that looks like Essex County right there. Like, I literally...
Those are almonds. You guys don't have almonds.
Almonds?
Almonds.
Say almonds?
Almonds?
Oh, snap. Mountains.
That's an overgrown molehill, Joe. What gives the real mountain here?
You serious?
Yeah, it's just a giant molehill there.
Oh my.
November, still valid?
Thank you, sir.
And if I can have you display the driver's side window,
Sure.
would you care for a map and guide?
Yeah, certainly.
Map and guide, and happy 4th.
Perfect. Thanks, you too.
Certainly.
Yeah, it's closed, buddy. Keep going. So I loaded the wrong map into my GPS, so we have no idea where we're going to go. We'll probably get lost. I might have to eat you. Donner Party style.
Burley style. Burley party. Can we go now?
Oh, shut up.
So we get out of the car, we walk like 10 feet from the car. Kyle turns around and says, "Ooh, so what did you forget in the car this time, Ranger Joe?" And I'm like, I'm not the guy who uploaded the GPS wrong. And as I'm saying that to him, he says, "Oh, I'm not wearing the right shoes. Hold on a minute." But to be fair, Kyle does know me. And I do.
We're going to get up there and be like, I don't have any water.
I do have. There's some water right there. I do have some forgetful tendencies.
It's shocking you're actually here.
Kyla.
You're again.
Yeah, I'd say that's a tree boy. I consider myself a bit of a tree nerd, and this is something like I've never seen before. I can't even begin to describe the smell in the air, like very, very strong cedar, but overwhelming, overpowering. That tree's so big. There's burn scars halfway up it. There's like this black oozy sap coming out of it too. Spider webs all on it. I'll take you up close to one for sure. That is nuts. See the formation of the spider web, the way it's shaped? I would assume that's so it can catch bugs coming down the tree. Just too cool, man. The bark is very corky and thick. What did you say how thick they were?
3 feet on some of the big ones.
3 feet thick bark. Look at this burn. Burned all out right here.
It's kind of furry though. It's like almost like a...
Yeah, it's got a fuzz to it.
Yeah.
So that's the actual tree there.
Yeah.
This is that goopy stuff. Must be like tar almost from being burned. Like the sap that tarred up. That's part of the same tree. So this is a touristy kind of thing, like there's people all over the place, there's cars right down there. We're getting farther away. but it definitely is like a day use thing. But after all, I am a tourist.
You are. You're a tourist.
I'm a tourist. So, yeah, we're gonna do this today and then go find some, just, so what is it, state land?
Just national forest land. It's
Just
go
go
the roadways, and we'll just kind of disperse camp.
dispersed camp
Dispersed camp is what they call it.
amongst the trees.
Like the trees.
Yep. So that'll be tonight, and then tomorrow.
Tomorrow we'll drive down to Kings Canyon itself. Try to grab a spot in a campground, do some day hiking.
And said
And-
maybe camp by a river if possible.
Yeah, the campgrounds. We'll be walking right next to the river. The river's gorgeous.
Nice.
And you might have to watch me make my fishing pole out and try to fish for like 3 minutes and not catch anything.
I'll give you a tip or two. You know,
Right.
stick with old Joe. Oh,
Just that's an extra
see what happens. See what happens when Kyle's in charge.
Oh, please. We'd be in like Nevada by now if you were in charge.
We are in Sierra Nevada.
I
I think the highest I've ever been in elevation is like Silver Peak in Killarney, which is what, like 1,500 feet or something like that above sea level. And we're at 7,000 right now. So pretty different, man. I've never seen anything like this. It's all new to me. It's legit mountains right behind me. I'm looking right there. It's unreal. It really is. It's just crazy.
What you got there, Joe?
It's a little baby pine cone we found.
A little bit. You make a wreath out of it? Well, that's a terrible time comparison using you as a reference. I mean,
No way.
okay, so it's like 1.5 inches long then.
That's crazy, man. Put it back where I found it.
Yes, exactly. Preserve the natures. I see those all the time on the ground, but I don't know what trees they come out.
Well, I believe this is a pine right here. I would bet money on it.
Oh yeah.
I just don't know what type at all. And even that pine is like probably the biggest pine I've ever seen in my life is probably that big. And that's like a run of the mill pine for here, I'm sure. And that's a cedar, no?
That's another.
Or that's the sequoia.
That's another sequoia.
What am I?
Sequoias, they always have their like
Cl-
the
clump
bunch
it?
is always at the top.
Yeah,
It's kind of like a bush.
like a bush,
The bush is
like on a trunk,
yeah,
like a tree.
exactly.
Nice. Pine cones for days. Again, up into the pines, yeah. Imagine that. Lincoln tree. She's a big one. Oh man, it's like a cave. Yes. Marco.
Hello.
This is probably the biggest one we've seen today. Lincoln tree, the first one I've seen that's been named. There's what, General Sherman, he said?
Yep.
But we didn't see that one.
Not yet. We're walking there.
Nice. Look at this thing, man. Absolutely nuts. This is a very big one. Pretty straight all the way up, too. Big as a car, halfway up.
You got to think too, man. The tree's probably 2,000 years old, so it was like this big when the Romans were around.
Crazy.
Oh, there's a big ass bird up there. He has a nest. You see like a black blob on the right hand side?
Yeah, I do. What in the heck is this? Look at this. Oh, look at that. Alright, tell me.
What do you want me to tell you, Joe? Tell you about the tree?
Tell me all about Sherman.
We're standing in front of General Sherman. It's the world's largest tree by volume. Single trunk tree by volume, I believe. It's 279 feet tall, and I think 103 feet around. Don't quote me on that, check the Wiki article.
Wiki.
Wiki, of course. But yeah, it's pretty big.
Here we are in the majestic wilderness, no one around.
No screaming children.
No families. A full family fits in front of that tree. It's literally like a couple pickup trucks big around, if not more. Oh my god, it goes down.
Yeah.
Like substantially. Dude, it's like a drop off into there. Oh my goodness.
Rappel down in there.
That is,
Pretty cool.
there's like toilet paper stashed in there.
Little Joe in a tree.
This is nuts, man.
Here.
It's so big. Crazy. You could literally like weather a storm in this thing.
You ever read that kid's book, My Side of the Mountain?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Joe Bryan, or is that?
Yeah, like I feel like you need a
that
tree.
Hutch?
No, that's My Side of the Mountain. It's the one where he hauls out the tree.
Okay.
Like I feel like you need a tree this big. You could easily live comfortably in there if you clean that shit out.
Dude, look at this. This was all one. Like,
Oh, wow.
I know it's completely separated. It's nuts, man. Yeah, I feel like I'm in like Jurassic Park here. Jurassic Park of trees. Oh, this is the best right here.
this is the cool spot.
Better than General Sherman.
Most people.
It just keeps going. Man.
You know, people always ooh and ah about all those churches in Europe stuff, and I'm sure they're cool. I've never seen them. I'll probably go see them some year, but this, I don't think you can get much better than this, to be honest.
Just look at it. Would you look at it?
My side hurts from going like this so much.
Stop doing that.
Well, I have to lean back with this.
Lean
You
back.
just ruined the camera.
Lean
with your
back.
face.
It's dead quiet out here. The only thing we can hear are the birds chirping. It's just glorious. Can't hear the cars anymore. We're far, far, far from the cars. We walked like 7 or 8 miles already. Yes, miles, not kilometers. Yeah, this is a really cool part of the trail. Sequoias as far as you can see, big ones. Big ones. Burned ones. Completely burnt right out. And then some with just big fire scars on them. But honestly, like with the 100,000 cars that were in the parking lots, we had a huge hard time finding a parking spot. No one. There's absolutely no one here. It's very hard to believe. You know, this is like 4th of July. I spent 4th of July in America with my American buddy Kyle in a super American kind of place.
Are you just trying to see how many times you can put the word American in?
I keep saying American, you're right. Spent Canada Day at home with my Canadian family.
Yeah.
Spent the 4th
4th of July,
with my American buddy.
America. That's true.
I wouldn't want to be anywhere else right now. Oh my goodness. The 2 towers. Where's the White Wizard? Highly suggested. Well, we came out to a pretty nice opening here. Kyle swears we're close to his car, but
No, because
It's hard to believe because there's no roads, you know, and the car's on a road, so.
We're close to Alpha Trail, which is where we need to be. We need to follow this. 'Cause I got lost here at the same spot last time.
Oh, perfect.
So
Was it really the same
Yeah,
spot?
like literally, I know, because it goes down like that, and we came up accidentally this way. So if we go down, we come kind of go this way.
Sure, bud. Famous last words. Just joking. I'm completely joking. It's just funny bugging him. Back in the car now. That was a hike. We did 10 miles
Yep.
in about 4 hours. 4.5 hours. Stopped for about 10 minutes to eat lunch, but we were being slow at first, taking pictures of the trees and stuff. But it got really cool near the end there, eh? Real remote feeling.
Yeah, it was nice.
Yeah.
I didn't see anyone for like an hour plus.
Yeah. So very cool, very good day, very good hike. Something like Kyle was saying, check off the old bucket list. Like when else am I gonna? I guess this is the only time you see trees this big.
Exactly.
So
Yeah, if you're into trees, this is like a must.
So what are we doing right now?
We are, I'm not really sure. We're gonna kind of guesstimate as we go here. Last time I was down this way, I stayed off a forest like road where you can just like disperse camp out in the woods. The problem is I don't know quite where it is. It's like 40 minutes from here, and it's on the right-hand side. So
Perfect.
yeah,
Just past that one tree.
it's past that one tree. But that one guy is looking for that one tree.
So that's cool though. That's a little exciting, anyways. A little adventurous.
Yeah.
Just gotta see how she goes. Find a spot. Even if we don't find that one spot, we'll find a spot and set up camp. Cook up. Yeah, figure it out. Cook up some food. Hang out. Yeah, I'm excited, man. Camping in the mountains. That'll be another first. Another first for old Joe. This summer is the summer of firsts.
I was very smart. I brought a chair, and you can sit on the bear camp.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Oh, I wish you would have told me that. I would have brought my chair.
I didn't think about it until about 4 months before I left.
Right, but like we could have had a lawn chair kind of thing.
I don't have one of those.
Yeah, I really wish I had a chair, Kyle. Now that you said that.
Why don't you make a bush chair? You're so bushcrafty.
I don't think you
Pound-
can craft bush in the Sequoia. Oh my
What are they
goodness.
doing? Are you trying to kill yourself? I mean, they're cute. Like, they were very cute, but are they trying to kill themselves?
Danger bacon. Okay, on to the next adventure with Joe and his pal Kyle.
Singing's not your thing. Don't do that.
Oh, we're backcountry now. We're Bajan and
No,
Ford
this-
Fusion.
This is not it, and I can't go down that road.
Stick with me, he says. So we found this nice little pullover spot in the national forest, and there's a hibachi behind me. But I don't think you can't have fires. I know you can't have fires. It said you need a permit for hibachi barbecue kind of thing. But we got the little canister stove. So I'm gonna cook up some food on the canister stove, sitting at a picnic table here, and then after we cook up our food, we're gonna hike back behind us for about, I don't know, a mile-ish. It drops down and there's some flat rock and stuff. Open sky too, so it should be good for stars tonight. There's no clouds at all. It's noticeably different in the shade here, temperature-wise. So in the car, it said it dropped to like 73 degrees or something. It's breeze. It's the breeze is nice here. It is a little chilly, which is awesome. It's very good. I'm wiped out, man. Tonight dinner, because I flew and I didn't have any backpacking meals, any dehydrated stuff. Stopped at the grocery store. I got good old big league beef franks. So we're gonna do hot dogs and some Knorr broccoli chicken flavored rice. Cooks in 7 minutes. 7 minutes. So we're gonna do that up. Brought my heavy cover canteen, so I'm gonna use that. Boil it all up. Oh. How'd everything come out?
It's hard for me to walk right now. What's so hard about childbirth, honestly? They only weigh 8 pounds.
He's on a roll, ladies and gentlemen. All beef. Did I mention they're all beef franks?
Yes, like 4 or 5 times.
Did I mention there's not going to be any room in this cup
For anything else?
for anything else? There you go.
Yeah, that's it. I'm waiting on you to stop filling around with the damn camera.
Says the guy.
What? You didn't have anything. You're done. You made fun of me enough for today.
Yeah.
Wow, this is like as lopsided as any pass has ever been.
All right, off we head into the wilderness. Oh man, you can see the peaks over there too. Very cool. This is really cool back in here, man. Nice flat. Well, I think we're gonna call this home. There's a Kyle there, and you can see the mountains far off. No, he tooted in the background. So this is a nice little spot here, man. Relatively flat. Not too shabby. No chikus, no deadfall up there.
Like that one gigantic tree we heard fall.
Oh yeah, man, we were in the Sequoias. We had just like walked past this part and talking about, oh, this would be a nice place to camp or whatever, just like almost meadow next to the huge giant Sequoias. We're like, okay, cool. We walk like, I don't know, 50 yards or whatever. All of a sudden we just hear like crash, boom, and then a huge thud we felt. So either a limb fell off the Sequoia or a Sequoia, I'm sure it was just a limb. It wasn't like an earth-shattering noise, but yeah, man, crazy. How many people get to experience that too?
That was wild.
Yeah, sure was.
This looks like the flattest spot right here. Just keep doing all the filming. I'll go ahead and do all the work for you. I forgot my Tibetan prayer flags, but I'll make sure to bring those next trip, of course.
Par for the course. What? Well, you told me you didn't want me touching your tent. You told it was too complex for me.
It's too complex. Well, there's 3 poles in this thing. I mean, it's
Right.
It's completely freestanding. It's pretty high tech, Joe.
Uh-huh.
It's not for amateurs. It's not amateur.
Yeah, well, let it be known that Kyle won't let me help. It's not that I don't want to help. It's that he won't let me. What kind of tent is this?
This is the Hilleberg. It's called the Alak. I think it means something in Norwegian.
Nice.
So one of the cool things about this tent, there's several cool things about this, but the coolest thing about this tent is the way you set it up is you go red, white, and blue as far as the color coordination on the poles,
snap.
which is very American.
It's very American.
It is very American.
It's almost like it's not made in America.
It's not, but I found that's the easiest way to set it up. Now I gotta figure out which way is front. I think.
How many times have you used this tent, Kyle?
It's like the 3rd night on it. I haven't used it that much. I just got it like a month ago.
You climbed a mountain with it, though, you
I
said?
did. I had this on Shasta.
Nice.
It was probably complete overkill for the conditions, but
You bought it, so you got to use it, right?
yeah, I got to use it, and on a mountain that big, you never quite know what's going to happen. So
Mountaineering Kyle.
what?
Nothing.
You're just shifting it down.
I know what you're doing, and you just look silly. You just look silly
What do
doing
you
it.
think it's like camping with you 24/7? You look silly all the time. You get my butt?
I did not get your butt.
Get my butt. It looks like I pooped my
I'm not going to do that. Actually, I already did that before, and I made a noise.
Yeah?
Yep. You want to go? You didn't? Yeah, you guys want to see inside the tent? Okay, let's go. One-handed. It's very yellow inside for good spirits, making people feel happy.
You think it'll help me camping with you?
Is that not what it's for?
I know that's what it's for.
Hmm.
I'm happy. We're doing camping stuff now.
We did it!
We did it.
Hooray!
Yay.
Hoorah!
We've done this before or something.
I like the double vestibule, double openings.
You would like it. It's pink now. It's not even yellow.
Oh my good, that changed real quick, dude.
Yeah, it's getting pinker and pinker.
Loving that pink. Okay, let's see how this works out.
You know, I have some John Muir books on my phone. We could read them. It'd
be very
allowed to each other.
allowed to each other.
Yeah, that'd be alright. Remember when Ken?
That was awkward. This is John Muir. We were sitting in the middle of the Sierra Nevada. You know, like this is proper for this era.
That was
We're
weird.
getting eaten alive by mosquitoes.
I've not had a mosquito bite on me.
Seriously?
I had a mosquito on me since I sprayed that.
Oh. Well, it must only work with Canadians then. What is it, maple syrup or something?
Okay. Yeah, it's time for that now.
Why? Because I'm making fun of you and you can't.
I can't
You
take
can't
it.
deal with the realities.
My
of-
national pride is too strong. What?
I heard your country is finally 150 years old now.
Yeah, just the other day.
You guys are young. See, look, they're all up my face. There you go. Try some.
So we got this is called Bulleit Rye Frontier Whiskey.
You've never had this?
I've never even heard of it.
This is a lot better than that Canadian crap you guys drink.
I don't believe you.
100%.
I don't believe
For
you.
sure.
Canadian whiskey is pretty top of the line.
That's America. This is July 4th.
Just smells sweeter.
It's a very sweet whiskey. That's why I use it with the old fashions.
Well, I'll wait. You pour one, then we can cheers, everybody.
Oh, okay. Well, here, we'll just pass her back and forth.
Okay.
First one.
Right.
Then I'll make my bush cocktail. Is there any left? Ooh, that's smooth.
She's not that smooth.
That's good.
That's good. It is good. Maybe it took a little, had too much in that first little swig there.
You mean like the 4 ounces you drained out of the top?
Okay, I gotta try and get this on film for you guys here. It's Alpenglow to no end.
Word of the trip, Alpenglow.
So what are you gonna do with this, Kyle?
I'm making a bush cocktail.
Using what?
Cool Blue Gatorade that's lukewarm right now, and some Bulleit Rye.
Nice. As opposed
No, don't diss me. I make really good Cosmos too. When we get back to my place, I'll make you a Cosmo, and you're gonna like it.
No.
It'll be your new favorite cocktail.
Nope.
Yes, it will. Do you like not cherries? Cranberries. Do you like cranberries?
I do.
If you like cranberries, you're gonna like Cosmos. Do you like lime juice?
I do.
You're sold. You're already like you're.
What type of booze is in it?
Citra vodka. Like
All right, whatever. Oh yeah, there we go. Nice.
dude, look, that's sick. I haven't seen that color since I was here last. That is not gonna show up right in photos.
Hey, it's awesome over here. We're going for a little hike over here.
Yeah, you're coming back next year, and we're getting up high.
Okay, sounds good. You heard it first.
Yeah, and so in a season where we don't have record-breaking snow, so we can actually get places.
Yeah, we wanted to go on a backpacking trip this trip, but getting a permit and the snow was too much. But it's okay. I'm cutting my teeth here anyway. Ugh. Wow. Wow. That is something else. Got a good view here. I can see clearly multiple peaks. The hue of pink is not really coming through too well. But look at the blues up in there. And then the pinks. This is something else. Oh, that was too cool. We sat there on those rocks until the glow had gone. Just making our way back to our camp now before it gets too dark. Not too far off, maybe, I don't know, a kilometer, not even. It's nice being off trail back in this national forest part. Very cool.
So we have John Muir's my first summer in the Sierra, and we figured we'd skip to
The 4th
the
of July.
The 4th of July. I think it's like 1860 something. We'll see what he says. I can barely read this because I can't. My eyes keep going across. Okay.
And you're
July 3rd.
dyslexic and illiterate.
Well, yeah, pretty much. July 3rd.
No, tomorrow.
That's July 4th. Here we go.
There you go,
So
bud.
there's not much. The air beyond the flock range, full of essence of the woods is growing sweeter and more fragrant from day to day, like
Nice.
ripening fruit.
Yeah, I agree with that for today.
That was good.
Very fragrant.
Yeah, you know what was ripening? The smell of my car.
And the smell of everything around surrounding us.
The car stinks, man. We need to wash it.
Oh, yeah. One of us.
Okay, let's see what's gonna happen tomorrow. Uh-oh. July 5th. The clouds of noon on the high Sierra seemed yet more marvelously, indescribably beautiful from day to day as one becomes more wakeful to see them. The smoke of gunpowder burned yesterday on the lowlands, and the eloquence of the orators has probably settled or has been blown away by this time. Here every day is a holiday, a jubilee, every sounding with serene enthusiasm, without wear or waste or cloying weariness, I guess. Everything rejoicing, not a single cell or crystal unvisited or forgotten. Why can't you narrate your videos like this guy? Like, sound like him. Instead of like, hey, there's a mountain and stuff. That's how you sound. If he had a YouTube channel, this guy would have way more subs than you would.
Yeah, right, bud.
I would like all of his videos.
Who's John Muir? The eloquent Sequoia dancing joyously amongst the pine. What?
Okay, was that like to the rapping tune of an Eminem song? I felt like. Try it like that. Maybe you could do it that way. You know your Eminem beats.
So we must be near a kids camp or something. We hear American Pie blaring in the background with little chantings.
I like that song.
Yeah, I think a lot of people do. It's 4th of July, Kyle. You can't.
Do you have it in Canada?
No,
You know?
it's not called Canadian Pie.
Well, I didn't know if you guys like named it. But is it
We don't have.
do you like a poutine song? Bye bye, Mr. Canadian Poutine.
You don't have.
Drove my whatever vehicle you guys make up there in Canada. Drove my canoe to the levee.
You know, if I were to make fun of things about America, I would get tore apart, right?
Yeah, but there's nothing to make fun of. We're awesome.
Europe.
Like, what are you gonna say? Like,
Nothing. I'm not going to say anything.
America is too awesome. I don't know how to comprehend it.
I think I'm going to turn in. It's 10:30 now. We had a long day. We got up like 6 and started driving, so... Oh, what is
You didn't
this?
drive at all. You sat and took a nap the whole time.
I didn't nap once, buddy. Your driving kept me awake. Yeah, he's got nothing to say about that.
My driving is perfectly
People were
fine.
honking at you.
No.
Multiple people-
Not today.
multiple-
That was yesterday.
True enough. Okay, yeah. Probably catch up with you guys in the tent and say a little good night. What is this on my forehead? What is this? Oh, it's an indent from my headlamp. It's an indent from my headlamp, Kyle. Figured it out. Figured it out. Yep, good times. Good day. Thanks, Kyle.
So I'm here for hauling your ass up and down portages, mountains, the usual.
And people say I'm mean to you.
No, just the truth. I just speak the truth.
This is the slopiest tent setup ever.
Hang on. Oh, this isn't bad.
No?
No.
No.
This is fine.
I've learned to not believe you when you say that.
Well, why did you believe me about anything ever?
My feet stink pretty bad too.
Mine are bad. Like this, it's like a. Well, these aren't wool socks. I wore like just running socks, and they stink.
Samesies.
Yeah. Oh, this is all staticky.
Yes. Running socks. Alright, we're gonna sleep next to each other now. It stinks so bad in this tent.
Oh, I haven't taken my socks off. I'm gonna do that next.
Don't do that.
Please.
Alright, we're gonna go to bed. Good night, guys. We'll catch
Is
up.
it slopey?
It's the slopiest.
It's not that bad. Like, it's just
He's
like
just
it's like a recliner.
Yep.
It's a reclining.
Good night, guys.
Why do we have sleeping bags in here? I'm hot.
Hot. It's 20 degrees warmer in this
Can you
bed.
fan me, please? If there was a cross breeze, like we'd have a great breeze going here, but there isn't.
Good night.